Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Genshin Impact. So, if you remember from the last episode, we already started the Lantern Rite story quest. We met a musician from the new area that it's going to be, which is I can't remember the name honestly. Oh come on! So it's after Sumeru, we were going to set off to Fontaine. Yeah, that's right. It was Fontaine. We met a musician from Fontaine, and he told us some. Well, he told us an odd story about his ancestor, and then that story went into another direction, which meant which means that he wanted to make a big festival for the Lantern Rite, regarding another festival from Fontaine. So right now, as we were going to check out some of the preparation, some of the place that it was going to take place, the festival, the music festival. It seems that it uh, it seems that there was a disturbance, and one of the there was a disturbance right there where I am supposed to go. So one of the secretaries asked Keqing to go and check out that area, but we said, no, 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 man, you're ready too busy with what is coming with the lantern, right? With now the music festival and everything else. So why don't we go and check on this thing while you do the other preparatives, and the and check the where you are supposed to do the music festival. And my God, Sketching did have a little bit more of a character development, because it seems that our lesson that we taught her in the last lantern, right, really did affect her. She even like told Ganyu to not work overtime and don't sleep at all in 2 days. So wow, that's something big for her. So right now, we are going to check what is going on in that place. When mentioned. It's fun. Okay, let's go and teleport. Oh yeah, it's quite fun. Well, we can do that. We can teleport with the statue of the seven, and don't miss on anything that may occur with this, or should I say, get there quicker. And also, it is kind of impressive. I mean, first off, I well, Paimon is more like the little kid, and the traveler Lumin is more like the other sibling. So yeah, but yeah, for some odd reason, Ganyu seems like to be one of the most like organized people, because she's a secretary for the Qixing. Yet she is pretty messy when it comes to her health constantly. Even in her trailer, she did fall asleep somewhere near this place, the one over here, and that's where her trailer took place. But anyways, let's check out what this disturbance is.
Byron said the strange tune was coming from around here, right? But Paimon doesn't hear anything. There doesn't seem to be a soul in...
I was just wondering who in their right mind would come out to a place like this. So, it's you two.
Yuan! How'd you sneak up on us like that? You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack!
You look pretty alive to me. Can't have spooked you that bad.
Fair enough.
I mean, to scare Paimon is really not that big of a problem. So she's really the scaredy cat. Well, know anything about the strange music?
Ah, you're here for that too? Saves me a bit of explaining. Come with me. I've already reconned the perimeter, so we should be safe.
Okay then. Then we are going to investigate for clues. But how so? First, it was they were like singing. Well, the music was coming up and everything,
The stuff by the door is in pretty good condition, though. It can't have been too long ago that someone was last living here.
or someone recently moved in. Who knows? Okay, that's it. Examine window.
This place is completely empty. There's nothing valuable left here at all.
Who knows? Well, this seems to be like, well, I don't know if someone is moving in or not. It sure seems like that way, but okay.
The doors and the windows are all fine, so there definitely wasn't a break-in.
Hmm. uh, All right then. Well, it seems that everything's fine, but who could have made ah, that music?
How strange. It looks like it's been looted, except for the fact that there's no sign of a struggle. The bad guys could have sneaked in while the owner was gone, but then how do you explain why the door and windows are intact?
Seems you've done a pretty thorough inspection. So, any theories on what might have happened here?
Yelan, you didn't hide some of the evidence from us on purpose, did you?
Why would I make this more difficult for you? We're on the same side here.
Okay, well, Paimon gives up then. Paimon's got nothing.
What about you? Give up as well?
I mean, not quite. It's difficult to theorize with so little evidence. It must have something to do with that melody. Mm, Probably. It's hard to assume, but maybe it has something to do with that melody.
Your instincts are pretty good. Or perhaps it's not instinct. The strange melody is one of the few pieces of information you have available, after all.
Well, that's obvious.
Let me share a folk story with you. A long time ago, there used to be a group of bandits in the Liyue countryside who would sound a horn every time they were about to raid a village. But it wasn't a rallying cry to rouse their fellow men. It was a disconcerting tune, meant to intimidate the weak and warn them of their impending doom. To escape with their lives, the villagers would abandon their homes and flee overnight, taking only their most valuable belongings with them. Everything else was left behind. The bandits were eventually brought to justice, but the fear and trauma remained in the villagers' hearts. Whenever they heard that melody, they would feel like their lives were in danger once again, and flee immediately. The culprit of this crime exploited that very fear to get access to this house without having to force their way in.
That's quite the story.
The victims obviously will have gotten quite a fright, but at least they won't be in any great danger. The important thing now is to find this copycat criminal.
We could follow their tracks. If I use my elemental sight, we could follow their tracks. If I use my elemental sight.
On any other day, that'd probably be a good idea. Unfortunately, it's not gonna work today. Take a look around and you'll see what I mean. This criminal is clearly well-versed both in using music to commit crimes and in making a clean getaway. Not only did they stay off the muddy road to avoid leaving footprints, it looks like they were also careful not to bring any gadgets with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Evidently, they were intent on keeping even the most experienced investigators off their trail. Unfortunately for them, I'm one of the best trackers in the business. They're not about to get away with their little scheme on my watch.
So basically, if we want to find the culprit, we just need to follow Yelan.
Also, what other choice do we have?
As long as you can keep up. Since the culprit's trying to be cautious and low risk, I'll bet they left through an area with some vegetation for cover, but not so much that it would slow them down.
Crap! Come back! Oh god, quite fast and she's not even running.
Here, look at this.
Oh, oh
These
yeah.
tracks are superficial, but they definitely didn't occur naturally. Something heavy was being dragged this way, meaning we're headed in the right direction.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah, it seems like it.
Huh. Their pace is increased. Normally, people carrying a heavy load slow down as their journey goes on and they start to tire. Whatever's motivating them to speed up must be psychological. For instance, reaching the home stretch.
Hmm. Okay. We keep running. Huh. Any more clues you wanna point out? Oh, this way. Okay.
There they are! Look! A treasure hoarder tent! Ugh, not the treasure hoarders again! And so close to Latern Rite, too! 'Tis not the season for their antics!
Come on, let's round them up.
Okay, sure. Go to the treasure hoarder camp. Is it really a treasure hoarder camp? I mean, we don't know for sure, but I mean the tent does seem like it. They sure use those tents, but is it really that? Books and things. Oh, what? Oh, it's there. Oh yeah, it is there. It's a treasure hoarder camp.
Hey, who are you? Where did you come from?
The evidence is conclusive. Okay, confess and we'll go easy on you. My patience is running low, so why don't you do us both a favor,
You kidding me? You think I'm scared of you?
Perhaps not, but you should be.
I mean, yeah, we're both skilled fighters, so. Oh, okay, it's Kelan, okay, okay, okay. Okay, so, ooh, they gave the players a chance to test out Yellow. Good of them. Okay, Aqua Simulacra. But still, it's the same thing.
Gotcha!
Curses. Seems like you're not all talk after all. There's no
Yep.
going back now. Better up my game.
What, are you going to call your bodies or something?
Mercy!
That was easy.
Have mercy!
Oh, it's a little late for that. I've come this far, I might as well finish the job.
I surrender! I surrender, please! I'll do whatever you say. Please have mercy.
Tell us everything.
Well, he had his chance, but okay.
You have one chance, and I'm warning you. Don't make me ask twice.
I won't, I swear. So Latern Rite's nearly here, and like a lot of people, I wanted to buy a few nice things. I know I'm with the treasure hoarders and everything, but I don't really have any kind of experience with robbing people and whatnot. So I don't have the guts to break into somebody's house.
Wow, you're really going to complain to us about that?
No, not at all. I'm just telling it how it is.
Okay, continue.
I racked my brains trying to think of what I could do, and eventually, I remembered something from back when I was a kid. The bandits would blow their horn, and my grandma would grab us kids and run. I remember the tune, so I figured I'd try it for myself. I mean, just to see what would happen. At first, anyway, I seriously didn't expect that family to pack up and leave. But they did, and they just left all their stuff right there for the taking. It was too easy, I couldn't resist. It was completely wrong of me, I know that now. I'll return everything that I took. It's all still in perfect condition, and it'll be like it was never gone. Please,
Yes, bro.
give me a chance, huh? Let me make it right.
No. Well, you will make it right, but I guess you will still have uh, have some time in prison. That was robbery, and that's not good.
Give you a chance, huh? Sounds to me like you'd rather strike some kind of a deal than spend Latern Rite behind bars.
That's true.
Yes? Yes?
You know how to bargain, I'll give you that. It's just a pity that you didn't confess at the first opportunity. You'll have to take a walk with me. Once we've returned the goods, we'll find the owner of the house, and you can apologize to them in person. After that, I'll escort you to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, ma'am!
You know, as a former victim of this kind of crime yourself, I doubt anyone understands the fear you inflicted quite as well as you do. Does your greed matter more to you than your fear? More to the point, if you can play a tune from memory, don't you think you should be capable of making an honest living?
You mean...
That's enough hints for you. You'll have plenty of time to reflect on all of this yourself. There's not much left to wrap up, so I'll take it from here. Guess this is where I'll say goodbye.
Okay. Well, it should be farewell, but okay. Well done, Yelan.
What is it? Is there something else?
I'm still not sure how you first got your hands on this information, so play it safe when you get back. Don't mention to anyone that you ran into me out here. You helped a lot with the investigation and arrest anyway, so it's perfectly fair for you to get all the credit. Just take it. It works better for me, too. See you when I see you, and happy Latern Rite.
Yeon's such a pro at this. With her taking it from here, it's as good as resolved. Whoosh! Random event, a strange melody, complete.
You could say that.
It's kind of a shame that we never got that treasure hoarder guy to play the melody again.
What? Why is it a shame? I'm quite curious myself. Why is it a shame?
Cause Paimon's curious, that's why. It's like when you have a tune stuck in your head, but you don't even know what it is. It's driving Paimon crazy. When we were chatting with Mr. Dvorak, music seemed like such a positive thing. And most music is, right? It can help us relax, feel all warm and fuzzy, recall happy memories, or even just think happy thoughts. Paimon never imagined that music could be used to commit crimes.
Well, it's a sound anyway, like a call, just like some animals do, like birds or which other? Well, it is and a specific kind of animal that can make a call. Oh yeah, like grasshoppers and such. It comes down to the ill will of the user. Their bad deeds influence their emotion associated with the music. I guess it comes down to the ill will of the user, if you want to think about it that way.
Oh, really? Huh. Makes sense. Paimon's musical understanding improves again! Well, anyway, now that everything's resolved, let's get back to Liyue Harbor. Byron's still waiting for us with our random event rewards.
And of course, you Paimon only care for the rewards. Well, okay. I mean, I guess we did this anyway because of the reward. No, just because we wanted to have Keqing, but always Paimon with that with that attitude of getting just the rewards just because. Oh boy. Well, okay. And yeah, I really find it hard to believe that someone would like grab some piece of melody from their fear, from their past fear, and just like that, do it again and do it again and make the same thing. Like that's so mean. Like you would think that, given the fact that someone make a melody to scare off people, not having to deal with those dangerous people or whatever it was going to be the danger and run off. Why would you pick up that fear, that thing of fear, and implement it again, and then take their stuff? Oh, that's just cruel. That's what was going through his head. Okay, boy. I mean, if it makes you, uh, if it is a sound that had some sort of a good emotion, well, okay, that it doesn't cause harm, then cool, I guess. But if it isn't, why would you do it and then get a benefit from it?
Byron, we're back! Everything's all sorted!
That's great news! Oh, please wait here a moment if you would be so kind. Lady Ningguang instructed me to advise her upon your return. My greetings to both of you. Long time no see.
No need to be so formal with us, Ningguang. We've known each other for a long time now. You must be super busy with all the preparations for Latern Rite. Don't mind us.
On the contrary, I think it is those that I have known longest to whom I should extend the greatest courtesies. Alas, on a different day, I would invite both of you inside for some tea and a brief respite from your travels. But you're quite right. Trivial matters aside, there's no escaping the fact that we have a grand concert to organize. Once the performance itself is over, we'll then need to invite the representatives of the Iridescence Tour for a discussion on future collaboration opportunities. The financing arrangements alone could well entail many rounds of discussion. Simply put, there will always be work to do.
Whoa, you're already thinking that far ahead?
Well, we can discuss more current affairs if you'd prefer. I trust you saw this year's Mingxiao lantern at the docks when you arrived at the city?
Yeah, it looked like a goose. Which Adeptus is it modeled on this time?
Sea Gazer. I believe you're familiar with the name. Legend holds that he was free-spirited and easygoing. People described him as a cheerful soul and a loyal friend.
Is he now? I remember. It's been too long. I can't seem to recall. Mm, no, I only remember about Mooncarver and the other one, and also Cloud Retainer. I don't remember about that guy. So yeah, I can't seem to recall.
On this marvelous lantern rite, we pray that the fallen heroes may be guided home. If the sound of music can flow like the rivers and streams into every corner of the land, perhaps the souls of those who have gone before us will hear the song of a new era. I wonder whether the melodies will be to their liking.
Oh, they're gonna love them. I'm sure of it. At least, if the guy you mentioned is anything to go by, the Adepti and Heroes of the Past sound like a positive and free-spirited, cheerful bunch. They're sure to be open to new music.
Well, let's hope so. I heard that you'll be going on a search with Ganyu to find the descendants of a fairy lady from a Fontaine legend. I'm sure this quest to uncover the truth behind an ancient story will turn into a most charming tale. Do share it with me, won't you? I couldn't bear to miss out.
I mean, if it was a legend that it's related to Leeway, well, who wouldn't want to miss that? Especially since you are a local from there. Well, absolutely. Are we over? Um, no, we aren't, are we? Oh, Radiant Spark, Paper Teeter, Vigilance at Sea, and Behind the Scenes. Okay, so these are the main events for the Lantern Rite, if I remember correctly. Radiant Spark has Yao Yao as the it's as them as in the background. Okay, whatever. Paper Teeter has Yun Yin in the background. Vigilant of at Sea, I think that's Beidou, and behind the scenes, yeah, that's certainly Beidou. And behind the scenes, it's obviously Yelan. I mean, we already know. We did her story quest just before this. Okay, but Okay, let's check them. Okay, thanks again. Okay, Radiant Sparks. During Lantern Rite, Tian Tian, a recruiter for the Adventurers Guild, is eagerly rubbing her hands together in anticipating of an interesting event. Second, Paper Theater. A few words in the foreground. A man's melancholic yearning, adepti and demons, and a heartfelt romance played out with paper. Okay. Vigilance, vigilance at sea. Yeah, it was Beidou. Of course, it was going to be Beidou. Oh yeah, she has her hairpin there. I forgot about that. During Lantern Rite, Qixing, the navigator of the Crook's fleet, seems to be preparing for a new unique training test. Okay, I don't know what this has to do with Lantern Rite, but sure. And at last but not least, behind the scenes. In Liyue Harbor, an adventurer is busy with a certain task. Okay, sure. Okay, so that's everything? Yes, that's everything. Okay, I have to go back, but I guess we'll check on the other story quest. Okay, festive anecdotes, festive fever. I mean, these are one of the characters that I can pick, and to be honest, I'm not too interested in any of the characters that are here. I mean, I guess I could get a seat for Yunjin. I think I have her C3 because I already have the other characters except Yao Yao. I don't have her. I have Xiangying, Beidou, Qingxiu, Ningguang, Chongyun, Xinyan, and Yanfei at C6. I already have them at C6. The only ones that I don't have left, well, I do have Yunjin, but she's C3 as I said, and I don't have Yao Yao. So you already know the answer to that. I'm gonna pick Yao Yao. And I heard she's one of the best, like, Dendro users from here. Or she's the best Dendro user so far after. Well, I'm not sure, but I heard that she's pretty good, okay? That's what I heard. I heard that she's pretty good. Okay, festive anecdotes. Okay, that's part one done. Then I guess we'll do second part when the time comes. So, how about we go and also do the quest for here? I don't think it's going to take too long, so why not? Okay, let's go. Talk to Xiaoqing, to Huxing, to Tianqian, and to North War. Oh, go to the North War. Okay. So since we are here, I guess that we should first check on these guys. I don't know why what what these people have to do. What Chichi Yao Yao have to do with this, but okay. There are mostly the NPCs that are going to guide us through this. But I guess it does a little sense that they should be the ones to to, to guide us through this. Okay, Tinchan. Let's go. Happy Latern. Hey, happy Latern Steam once. You guys having fun? How about going on a special adventure with me? Whoa, you caught those Steam ones? Such a great attitude. Recently, we've been having a lot of fun, but why is Paimon getting a strange feeling that we've met before? You guys are extremely diligent adventurers, so I'm sure we've bumped into each other at some point. I'm Tian. I usually hang out around the Feyun Slope, looking to recruit new people into the Adventures Guild. Oh yeah, that's true. She's always in the second floor of the Liyue where the shops are, and she's always recruiting for members to the Adventures Guild. Everyone and their cats and dogs passing by have probably heard my voice. You do look familiar. I'm drawing a blank. No, yeah, she is. Yes, she is. I remember her. Yes, it means my efforts were noticed by you guys. All the more reason for you to experience my masterpiece. At this point, of course, we'll lend you a hand. Can you tell us a little bit about your particular adventure? Sure. Then I'll cut to the chase. Bro, don't use catching line. Cut to the chase. Recently, I came across a novel at the Wangwen book house. No, that's not it. Rather, I gathered some new information. I've noticed that people's expectations for adventure are rising, and activities such as climbing and wing gliding are not as exciting as they used to be. In order to get more people to join the Adventurers Guild, we need to come up with more novel and exciting approaches. So, I teamed up with a couple of other recruiters, pulled together our resources, consulted a few expert mountain climbers and firework craftsmen, and designed a new racing challenge. There are many mechanisms laid out in the challenge. Just step on them and use the momentum for the fireworks and gunpowder blasts to accelerate into sky. Okay, I think that's a little dangerous. At least if it is not that too much gunpowder, because I've seen in cartoons that gunpowder does really mean a lot in that. I think it should be fine, but okay. Fireworks, gunpowder. So for the challenge, you want to blast people into the sky? Firework, flying Paimon. Rocket propelled Paimon. I mean, she's already flying. I think she will be more like rocket propelled Paimon. Why are you so excited? You're also going up! Although, with your strength, an explosive barrel bursting in front of you wouldn't phase you. But who knows? It just might blow you away. Not to worry. The explosion is contained inside a tough device. I've taken the necessary precaution to make sure it's safe and injury free. Oh, thank goodness, because whoa. Fireworks well, they are fun, but they are not something you want to mess with. It's basically firework is basically a bomb. Even though it's supposed to be like not as harmful as a bomb should be, it is pretty risky. It's still dangerous, because it uses gunpowder, and gunpowder is basically an explosive. So, or it's a material for an explosive. So, eh, you have to be careful if you are going to be manipulating those. So thank goodness they took the necessary precaution in this, or else there would be in so much trouble. If they wanted to like recruit more members to the Adventurers Guild, they would do the contrary, and they would get in a lot of trouble. So I guess that's good. Well, no, I don't guess. That's a real good. I've also filed a patent with the Ministry of Civil Affairs and have publicized this event many times. Please, do not steal my idea. Wow, there are so many hurdles. You really put a lot you really put a lot of thought into this. As far as I can tell, just doing this racing challenge will stir the spirit of adventure, even in an average passerby. Steam wants your reputation precedes you. If you guys take point on this racing challenge, you'll be sure to attract a lot of people. I also have prepared great rewards for the challenge. They'll be sure to encourage more people to join the Adventurers Guild. Okay, firework and gunpowder race, let's go. Oh boy, time for Paimon and me to get blown. Okay, that one. Hey, Paimon sees you laughing. As Cynthia said, it's perfectly safe. Don't you want to give a try? That then, it's a deal. Without further ado, please give that word. There are also a lot of tracks for you to try. I'm sure you'll have a good time with them. And I'll get a couple months worth of results. It's a win-win. Okay, sure. That's one done. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, so score 1,000 points, 2,000 and 3,000. Okay, but that's not why we are here. I will do this in my own spare time. Maybe when we get to okay, okay. So maybe when we get to that point, if you want me to see that, please leave a like and comment. If you want me to do the challenge too. Okay, Dr. Xiaoqi. I mean, I would do it, but it would take some time. So I'm not sure if you guys want me to see me play or not. So please leave in the comments section down below if you want me to see try this to do not to try to do this kind of event here in the game. Okay, so we are here. This is a second adventurer member of the Adventurers Guild. Did this area get cleared? Huh. I think I should have been clear already. Ah, what a headache. Hmm? You're the traveler. My apologies. I was too busy. I didn't even notice you. What are you so busy with? So it's like this. For this year's Latern Rite Festival, we of Leeway Harbor Adventurers Guild have been dispatched by the Ministry of Civil Affairs to help with some theatrical tasks. The militants are primarily responsible for patrolling the city and other key areas. We, on the other hand, get out and clear out some monsters, along with the goods for nothing bandits too. With those good for nothing bandits too. Wow. Speaking of which, you're a registered adventurer as well, aren't you? I've heard plenty about your exploits. If you want to help us too, what do, if you want, you can help us too. What do you say? Isn't it supposed to be holiday? What about the Lantern Rite? Isn't it supposed to be the holiday? Well, since we are helping the ministry during the holiday, they're providing additional compensation for our efforts. So, should any adventurers be willing to take on this commission, they'll be able to collect more rewards upon completing their task. How much additional compensation are we talking about? Then show me what needs to be done. Nah, I don't want to be too direct. Tell me about the different, what additional compensations are we talking about? Trust me, it's plenty. That depends on how much work I still have left. Alright, I knew you wouldn't just stay idle. Okay, should be able to send one remember to launch some fireworks to clear the area. After you launch a firework, we will send someone to designate the area as cleared. And then we will adjust the overall plan in accordance with the area that have been cleared. That sounds pretty strategic. Yeah, this Lantern Rite festival after all. We can let any okay. That. Never mind for this. I go and take a look at the situation. Need to make a report to land later. Okay, bye. Okay, this is the second one. Behind the scenes. Wait a minute. Oh, so first I have to complete this. Then this will unlock. And this will unlock in one day. And this is great. Okay. Okay. Third one, I mean. Let's go and see. Well, not Beidou, but that guy. So it's here in the Crook Split, right? I think it's a teleport safe, I believe. I don't want to go to do that thing where you have to teleport into the land, then you have to go up and then drop down. Oh, okay, cool. It's not Seedwake, it's someone else. Okay, vigilant of the sea. Qixing, yeah, that's right. Okay, Qixing, what's this all about? Qixing, right. Long time no see. Lumin and Paimon. Happy Lantern Rite. Thank you, Hoxin. Paimon also wishes you well. Happy Lantern Rite too. From me too. We've seen that the Alcor has a lot of serious. Ah, come on! Looking great now. All of the decorations were handpicked by the captain. She wanted her brothers and sisters on duty to feel like they were at home for the festival. Not only that, before the lantern ride, the captain gave each of us a bonus and organized several big feasts. The food for every feast is ordered from reputable restaurants, such as Wonmin Restaurant, which we always frequent, and Xu Yang Kiosk and Lulu Pavilion. Liu Li Pavilion, okay. Everyone ate and drank their fill. I can see that. If anyone wants to check those out too. Whoa, a bonus and a feast. That's great. Paimon had no idea that Beidou also has such an eye for detail. Actually, the captain has always been meticulously keeping the fleet's affairs in order. Not only do we crew members get paid very well, but during the past lantern ride, she's also prepared gifts for our families. Before, the captain got some business information from the Tianshuan and how to improve management strategy for the crooks. Management strategy for the crooks. Of course, she gets she gets those kind of information from Ningguang. Of course, she does. Hmm, cool. The revenue of the fleet has soared, so the captain has also increased our pay. In this way, the crew will be in tip-toe shape for a new challenge. When a new recruit hear of, when the new recruits hear about how well the Cook's fleet treats its crew, they'll be extra motivated. Challenge new recruits? Eh, during Lantern Rite, shouldn't everyone be on vacation? You guys seem to be working overtime. It's not like that, don't worry. The captain has done all the research in advance, some of the crew were giving early leave, while the others were giving days off later on. Thus, everyone gets time off, and there will always be someone to man the out. Sorry, I couldn't read. I was distracted by the notification there. And there will always be someone to man the outward. Okay. Yes, sir. I was among the group that got early vacation time, and I came back to get my post completely refreshed. I'm currently getting ready for my training examination. Vigilance of Sea. Vigilant. What now? Is that a new challenge? Is, is it is it to do with the new recruits? Is that a new challenge? Yep, you guessed it. During the past 2 years, the volume of seaborne trade in Dvorak Harbor has been soaring, and many people have joined up as sailors. Taking to the high seas is a matter of patience, bravery, and perception. It's true, you have to be patient and very brave in order to get out of sea. No, not many people are brave, have those capabilities to go out in the sea. They prefer to be like on ground rather in the sea. And besides that, sea can be pretty treacherous as well. So, oof. These are highly demanded qualities. Sailors have to be well trained in order to navigate safely. That's true too. In addition to obtain the four major qualifications and the five minor qualifications, which total nine navigation related qualifications stipulated by the Minister of Civil Affairs, 2 years of maritime training, and apprenticeship are also required. Nine qualification and 2 more years of training? Holy mackerel, that's so demanding. I mean, what do you expect? That sea, it's so treacherous, man. I mean, I have been at the sea. I haven't been overseas, but I know that the sea is pretty treacherous. So demanding. It's not a big deal after all. After all, it's far better to undergo rigorous training in preparation for work than to go out to the sea and encountering an unpleasant surprise unprepared. That's true. The Ministry of Civil Affairs organizes most of the training courses. Anyone with a passable knowledge of sailing could cause by them. These subjects aren't too difficult. Of course, some ships will also have to traverse dangerous waters, which will hopefully give them some experience. Given experience of the Crook's fleet in dealing with rough sea situation, yeah, the when Inazuma was closed and you have to get a way to get in there. We and the Minister of Civil Affairs have organized an immensely navigation training program. Sailors who pass the training will get a deep sea navigation qualification certificate on the completion, as well as some rewards prepared by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Considering I have the best knowledge of the surrounding of waters, the captain has tasked me with planning this training examination. Wait a minute. Speaking of sailing, you two are pretty good with water drivers, rider, no? Do you guys want to give it a try? If you don't mind, I would also like you guys to give me some feedback about this text, positive or negative. That way, I will be able to improve it in a timely manner. Well, Paimon want to see how much skill the crew needs to navigate the high seas. And there's a bonus reward too. It's a win-win for us. Hmm. Let's give it a try. Let's um, let's experience what it's like to be a sailor. Such a vigor. The nun marked down the log. Well, she marked down that. Okay, Billion of the Sea has both multiplayer billowing weights mode and single player tranquil modes mode. You may obtain all rewards by completing challenges in either mode. Okay? Brilliance of the Sea has three stages. Before each challenge begins, a stage will be chosen randomly. View gameplay details for the rules of the different stages.
What in the world do those symbols
The
really
Wave
mean?
Rider will not be able to use the heavy cannon when the challenge begins. You gain more random techniques by collecting problems in each stage. Make make use of these techniques to smoothly sail through the challenge. And during the challenge, the Wave Rider XP will be replaced by durability. In billowing waves
What in
mode,
the world
one
do
of
those
the
symbols really
it's
mean?
too much. But well, I guess that health is too important, but it's just whatever. I'll try to do my best. Okay. The more challenge coins you have at the end of the challenge, the higher your final score will be. Okay, cool. Okay, bye. And last one. A few words in a foreground. Go to the North Ward. There's a performance going on at the North Ward. Don't hesitate to come along if you're interested. Cool. Okay, let's go there. And that will be our final stop. I hope so. Oh, it was there too. Oh, I thought it was going to be in another place. Oh, I should have done those three first and then go to the last one, which was the thing for the wave right right there. But anyway, now that we did it in that way, well, there's nothing much to do. But at least it's going to be the last one, and then I will continue with the story quest. See what leads us then. Lead us then. I mean, oh, there it is. Huh. Okay, let's see what I have to say. Okay, a performance going on at the North World. Hmm. This is so. This notice is so big. It doesn't say what the show is or who's gonna perform in it. Paimon wonders where the location is, but if we can find it, we could always ask people on the street. There's a lot of people there. Ah, Paimon also sees it. Whoa, so many people are gathered there, maybe just for the show. Let's ask around. Okay, ask pass by. Okay, here we go. Fortune and health, peace and wealth. Uh, Qixing. Okay. Hello. Is there going to be a performance here soon? Yes, there's going to be a perfect play. Are you guys here for it too? So this is this is opera. It's called perfect play. Is it a Liwe opera? So this is opera. It's called. So this opera is called perfect play. No, perfect play and Liwe operas are not the same thing. Qixing, the show is about to begin. Be quiet, or you'll affect the performance. Sorry, as a proper play, you know it when you see it. Honored guest, we will be performing Brave Bird today. Brave Bird or beer. Before the show, if you want to head to the restroom or grab a beverage, now's a good time. We will wait for no one when the show begins. So this performance is actually called Brave Bird. But Simon has never heard of the story. Shh. Bro, we can still hear you even if at a whisper. Ow! Keep it down, you can talk during the intermission selection. Sorry! Intermission selection. The story of the Brave Bird is quite long. In fact, it'd be too long to do it all in one go, so you won't will let the audience pick which scene they want to see during the intermission. Oh, shut up already! No, you should. Oh, I won't put it in anymore. But he's trying to explain us just you go up and talk and go somewhere else. I don't know. So, dear guests, what part of the Brave Bird story would you like to see today? Would you like to see the Mount Bone or worship Adepti? Worshipping Adepti, maybe exorcising demons, or Ascension. As long as you can name it, I can perform it. I want to see the brave bird fight monsters. He is so handsome and wins every time. You've seen worshipping Adepti and exorcising demons so many times already. Haven't you gotten tired of it? I want to see the part where the brave bird goes home to see his sister. The brave bird has a sister? How have I not heard of this? Because you've been watching the same performance all over and over again. I definitely haven't seen that one before. How impressive. Not many people would request Homecoming. After all, only the real fans know about it. Alright, just in time for the lantern, right? We will not perform the plots featuring monsters. We shall spin a tale of how lovers end up together. There are three characters who shall appear in the scene, aside from the Bravebeard, with whom you are familiar, of course. There is also a lonely girl named Jibing, and an honest gentleman named Nangpe. Do you understand any of this, Lumin? I'm still confused. So this is a story about a guy called Bravebeard, right? It looks like there's a lot of supporting characters as well. But so far, there's only one performance on stage. Uh, and there's a folding screen. How's it gonna work? Hey, someone here has never seen a purple play before. Eh? Someone in the back asked how I, a lone performer? can in can be in different places at once and make this performance work? Well, our paper plays may not be as exquisite as Liyue operas, but we certainly have our own distinctive flavors, I should say. I mean, as you may know, the characters in Liyue operas are portrayed by real people in the flesh. The actors in our performances, however, are portrayed by paper figures, pasted on silk. And Liyue operas take place on a large wooden stage. In fact, the stage for our performances, however, is but a paper screen on a wooden shelf. Our actors and stages are all made of paper. That's why it's called a paper play. Okay. I am the narrator, but I am no actor. You will meet the three paper actors in just a moment. You won't. I don't think they know about Brave Beard either. Will it be okay if you introduce them to his story? You know, the one you always start with? That's called the establishing moment. I always enjoy that too. Please perform in a dose, you want. Ningguang. Establish moment. Establish moment. Establishing moment, I think. I mean, it is said that the sky is the limit, but the walls of the world are also limitless. There was once a man named Ningguang, suffering from human injustice, who resorted to dwelling amongst the mountains and rivers. By chance, he became a disciple of an adeptus, changed his appearance, and grew a black beard. Thus, he is known as Bravebeard. At the behest of the adeptus, he struck down monsters and scared off demons with his sword. Another sword user, come on! The Bravebeard trained for many years and finally acquired the philosophy of the Adeptus right before he returned to the Adeptal above. He was summoned to recall his past. It turned out that he still wanted to attach to the common folk society, where he had a sister at home. The poor sister, Yibing, was now alone and helpless. She thought that her brother had lived a miserable life and never imagined that he would return home. I saw that happen next. I shall show you right away. Okay. Hey, don't just stand there. Clap! Bravo! Is there a rule about when you should clap? Okay. Thank you. We're supposed to continue the show, but I can tell that these two guests are still a little perplexed. I think it would be better if I ask these two volunteers from the audience by coming forward and assisting me in the directing of the scene. It will give you both a good look, and it will help the actors move forward on the stage. What do you think? Hey, why didn't you invite me? I know all about the perfect place. I gotta remember to invite. You gotta remember to invite me. You just gotta. You have been there too many times already. Quit making a fuss and enjoy the show. That's fine by me. Help direct the scene? That sounds so noble. It's fine by Paimon. Then I shall ask you two to prepare. As soon as you two are in position, the performance will begin. Okay. And that's done. Okay, so we already know what the four events are going to be. So, yeah, I won't be playing them unless you want it. I mean, I won't be playing them here unless you want me to. So I will be playing this on my free time, and if you want to see me play this, just leave it in the comments below. That's what I am asking you to please leave in the comments. And also, if you like this video, you can leave a like too. And also, you can always subscribe to this channel so you don't miss on anything that I will be uploading in the future about this game or other games that I will be uploading or play. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!